This is the front garden of Joan and Len Neve. It's well known locally for its LGB garden railway, giving great pleasure to children young and old. We've often had coach parties of Japanese tourists looking over the wall taking photographs. It's previously won bronze and silver awards from Richmond in Bloom. Do come along and enjoy this fun garden. Have a cup of tea and coffee and some homemade cakes, and there will be plants for sale. Thank you.
This house was built on the site of a Victorian school, both junior and senior. I themed the garden with a Japanese idea, with a water feature and some Japanese plants, and it was really as an extension to my living space. At this time of the year, the Vigilia in the front garden is at its best. It's really beautiful this year.
I'm Shirley Meeker, and this is my garden. We do have a pond with 2 carp, very large, which also gives more interest to a garden. I think running water should always be included in a garden. When you think this garden 40 years ago was wall-to-wall grass, and now it's a jungle, which has got many turns and twists and a lot to discover. We also have a date palm, which always seems to shed its dates because the weather just doesn't hold up for it. This year the addition was a conservatory and the new idea of the growing box. We also last year put in a living roof.
This is the parish church of St Mary with St Alban of Teddington. The flowers in the church are changed regularly as soon as they look a bit tatty, and there are a group of us that do it regularly. For Teddington and Flower, the church will be at its best. In the afternoon, there will be a demonstration by the handbell ringers. Churchyard is a great source of greenery, and in the spring we have the most magnificent display of crocus.
I'm Gilly Hughes, and I live here with my husband, Richard Hughes. Alma Cottage was built in 1854 by Mr. Thomas Frederick Heath, a gardener from Chiswick. He called it Alma Cottage after the Crimean battle of that name. The house was a 2-up, 2-down with a back addition, and water was pumped up from a well. By the time we came here, we extended the house to its present size. The garden is fundamentally the same as it was in the 1860s, though some of the paths have been grassed over. It includes a lawn, beds primarily planted with shrubs. About a dozen fruit trees, 2 greenhouses, a pond. For the amusement of our grandchildren, we have a house where the Pixies live who maintain the garden, and also a pirate's castle and a pirate ship.